Hi, Gil from Testing Gil here. Today I want to talk about the O in SFDIPOT, operations. If you didn't watch the primer on SFDIPOT, which is a testing strategy heuristic, you can watch it here. It's easy to mix functionality and operations, the F and the O in SFDIPOT. They kind of complement each other, which is also true for other aspects of SFDIPOT. It's good to remind ourselves that the whole idea of SFDIPOT is ideation, to come up with good ideas for more test cases. So, even if you mix your F and O, your functionality and operations, remember it doesn't really matter where it came from, as long as you've got new ideas for test cases. Anyway, what is operation? Operations is more about how the user uses the product, while functionality is more about what the product can do. Let me give you an example. In our Bigger Better Bookstore app, we have all kinds of book management capabilities. We can add books, edit their details, but we can't really delete them. We have all kinds of past orders of books that are out of inventory. So we can't really delete those books, but we can remove them from the inventory. Now, can anyone do that? No. Only managers can remove books from inventory. That's what the spec says. But it actually translates into two cases that we'd like to investigate. The first one is what happens when a manager tries to remove a book from inventory. The second one would be when a regular salesperson will try to do that. I know what you're thinking. That a regular salesperson will never, ever see a screen allowing him to remove a book. So, first ask, really? Never? But also, if the screen calls some APIs, these APIs can be called by anyone. Even someone who tries to buy the book. What happens then? The same API can be called by different users in different contexts. We then expect a different result in each case. Sometimes there is no user, just an automatic job that runs in the middle of the night. For example, our Bigger Better Bookstore backup. Catchy, isn't it? Backups run automatically at 1 a.m. So let's talk about cases. What happens when a backup fails? If it's completely automatic, can it be restarted manually? What happens when we try to trigger a manual backup while the original automatic one still runs? Finally, here's an interesting one relating to time. What happens when we come out of daylight saving time and we trigger a backup again at 1 a.m. all over again? What happens then? Will the automatic process run again? Will it object? Will it rewrite the former backup or create a new one? While the trigger for this case is time, the interesting thing here is about consecutive backups. Sometimes even parallel. We can play with different cases and learn how they work by operating the same functionality in the product, but using it in different contexts, by different users, in different roles. And doing that, we can come up with more and more ideas of how to test our product. And this is the O in SFDIPOT. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and watch other videos on this channel. And in the comments, tell me about a user who used your product in a way that never thought was possible. Because no user will ever do that. Until next time, bye-bye.